Hey, it's Aaron, and welcome back to our series on leading through change. Today, we're going to focus on an important phase of team development called norming. Now, by understanding this phase, we can create a more connected and productive team environment and work more efficiently together. So after the storming stage comes a calm. We call this the norming stage. This is where the team begins to settle down and really work together harmoniously. This is the stage where we transition from just being a group to actually becoming a true team. So let's talk about what happens after the storm. Generally, there are three practical byproducts of the storming stage that show up once the team has normalized. First is the establishing of order and connection as a team. This is where we start working together and making decisions for the benefit of our projects and our residents. The second is that the teams will have clarified the rules and processes in order to be successful. This usually looks like outlining how to communicate, how to share information, and how we work together effectively so that everyone understands their roles, their tasks, and our shared goals. Last but definitely not least is that the team develops a problem-solving process. See, when problems arise, we're now better equipped to address them and develop solutions as a team because we've already been through a lot of conflict, and we do this as opposed to just attacking each other, which is the old way we did things in the storming stage. Now, as we progress in the norming stage, you'll also notice that there's a shift in how the team interacts with each other. For example, you'll notice that there's a greater sense of trust and mutual respect. And this is where the team begins to really accept each other's differences, to accept each other's strengths, and even to accept each other's weaknesses. This is where trust grows as the team learns how to work together, and this leads to a stronger sense of team connection. Then when this connection begins to really grow, you're going to see people begin to enjoy their work on a whole new level. They're going to be completing tasks, and they're going to do it, and it's going to become a pleasure, not a constraint. You're going to notice that your team's going to start to find joy in achieving those team goals and objectives. Now, as team leaders, here's how we can proactively support the team during this norming stage. Number one is to delegate tasks. Now, we want to encourage team independence by delegating decision-making and problem-solving tasks, because this allows emerging leaders to take on responsibilities, which both grows their skills and their confidence as they see that they are a trusted member of the team. Number two is to stay involved while the team gains independence. You've got to be ready to step in if issues arise by providing support, by clarifying roles, norms, and values so that you can maintain that momentum. Number three is to encourage collaboration. We've worked really hard for this, you guys. Now, we know that members can work independently, but it's important to remain involved with the team and share those insights with each other so that we can keep that feeling of connection really high. Now, last but not least is to reinforce that team spirit. This is where we plan activities outside of work like lunches or team building exercises to strengthen those relationships and to build that trust. Time together building relationships and having fun, laughing, smiling can go a long way to build that sense of camaraderie that is key to a happy team. So by understanding and embracing the norming stage, we can create a strong foundation for our team to work together to effectively create those positive experiences for our residents. Now, as we wrap up, I want to remind you that Tuckman's model is based on this idea that our teams are constantly growing through these stages. So it's incredibly important to recognize that once we arrive, we will not always be in this stage. The truth is that we need to fall in love with the journey and work to become the kind of leaders who can show up big for our teams in each of the growth stages and help them move quickly through each stage efficiently so that we can serve each other and our residents at the highest level.